you are either hating falsely or completely sleeping on tarot. A lot of people hear tarot and think it's some ezo bitch schizo shit. I mean, maybe it is, but honestly, to be precise, it's that kind of people who latch upon it and for whom it was probably created for mainly. So yeah, I guess you can go forward and bitch about it and talk shit and not take it seriously, because who can trust astrology bullshit, right? I get it and fully, well, partly support it. I fully support the astrology bullshit part, though all my homies do not take astrology shit seriously. Although, I like to think that when you take a few steps away and forget the unfortunate majority of the crowd surrounding this tarot fuss and hassle, and really look at it without any optics, road of it, if you will, it's just a bunch of cards. Okay, so far so good. Stay with me. And the cards have drawings on them. Oh, I know, right? But let's go a little further, 1 point further. The images are packed to the fucking brim with symbols, meanings, and in general, imaginaries. I guess that's where you could draw a line saying, hell no, bruh. To which I'd reply, leaving so soon? Not fancying the images with layered meaning? What's the matter? Twin Peaks actually explained. No, really, boy. Afraid you might truly derive your own personal meaning from something? Because if really yes, then you are universally drawing yourself away from a majority of a classical art world, where a majority of it has some symbolism and meaning sprayed into them. Like, what I'm trying to say is, if you don't like the fact they are hidden, well, not hidden per se, more like nuanced elements of visual art, and GG, see you in the realm of advertisement graphics, baby boy. And if you did not draw the line there, the next most frequent line drawing happens at the fact that all the tarot imaginary is heavily related to all different kinds of religions and mythologies. You go, girl. This is the point. I'd get into recursive because, again, religion and mythology is a thing you can consume in different ways and either go with really living in it or only consuming the whole feel of it and what it says and represents without actually believing and acting upon it. Like maybe studying it or, as I said, feeling the vibe of it. I guess that's what I could have said at the most beginning of my third talk. It's simply a fun thing to think and talk about if you open your heart and mind. So in trust with your mind, flesh and blood, uncovered and exposed, we can start talking about inviting these whimsical fun images to let them enter you. Oh god, possibly shaping you. Watch the fuck out, because it's not like everything you see or and hear does not affect your inner world and thinking. Everything you let yourself be exposed to. So basically and truly the whole human experience, because even in a sensory deprivation space, you will be shaped by it. It's always something. It's just not something you could dodge, because that's the way we are fundamentally. I believe we are like sponges in this pond of our realm. And so as I see it, you can get affected and consume this in free, not mutually exclusive ways. First one is reading the interpretations of cards from some kind of a book or handbook or a mirror, as I'd like to call it, but fail to find anyone who calls it such. So this is a good starting point in the beginning to even start to understand what you are looking at. And the good descriptions do not jump to conclusions like, you will win $1 billion today, or this card means the AI bubble will finally fucking pop. The good source will more or less describe the images and the parts of the image and what does all the details in the image represent and how do they tie together into the usual certain meaning of a card as a whole. And maybe offer some general direction where this meaning could head or how would it maybe reflect in a day-to-day real-life situations. A good publication does not say anything finite and stone set, nothing absolute like, you will get a blowjob today 1000%, bro. That would be a bad publication, even though I'd really love it if it worked that way. The second approach would, I guess, be taking the cards in as a blind playthrough. Cool, I guess, if you want to see nice images like in a gallery, but drawing any conclusions and guidance from that would be as retarded as reading and believing that bad book I mentioned in the first point. It's like a fucking Russian roulette, like relying on a fucking clunker. Russian roulette with made up bullshit, just completely made up bullshit. Very dangerous, very much. For example, just imagine how would one feel like after pulling death for a future card. They would shit their brains out and do something very stupid. But I guess at this hypothetical plane I'm constructing, you could really replace tarot for any other image, to which you add the psychological weight and mystification. Mystify, for example, already mentioned gallery, and you arrive at the same effect. And so, as it usually is, the third, which, by the way, the number 3, is a very, very heavily magic number. But yeah, the third way is the right one. It goes like this. You read about the symbols, you think about them, put them together yourself in guidance with the book, the mirror. The true and correct approach. God damn it, yes it is. You should try it out. We are now arriving at the points where your heart, soul and flesh uncovered should be exposed, as I have already prompted you. Well, I guess the whole point I'm trying to tell you is, without any bullshit or flowery words, this shit's about your own interpretation. It's a nice self-interrogation tool. How you personally connect the points together, how you approach them, what you see in them. Spreading tarot for yourself is literally just a self-psychology thing. There's nothing sacred about it. Okay, well, maybe optionally sacred. Depends on the user. It can be, and the way how it is up to you, about how you decide to treat the mysticism around it. My personal mistake about it is there is no such thing as coincidence nor randomness. If you want to put in game card terms, I believe images you will consume were meant to be seen at that time. I don't believe in any element of coincidence in this universe. I generally believe coincidence is just our blissful ignorance about the seemingly infinite mathematical system we live in. But definitely deterministic mathematical system. This is just another huge topic about which I have certain opinion and really love it. The determinism of the world and our lives and life itself. Like all the magic and religion and everything is just all mathematics and physics and a lot of currently unknown phenomena to us, I believe. I really believe the souls and a lot of esoteric shit may be partly true and be some kind of nature's mathematical system we are not yet aware of. Maybe. I would love that. So yeah, sorry, the images. You connect the dots. All the tarot does is present you images and you do the heavy lifting. Come up with shit and wow, what a surprise. That shit is relatable to your life? Damn it, that sacred tarot thing. You yourself know the best approach to your own problems with maybe a little help and nudge from outside. It's like a guided meditation. It invites you to think about different aspects of your life and situations in it that you would maybe not come to think about otherwise. You're just riding your own experience. It's very similar to dream analysis. Dreams are also somewhat guided monologue, with a little squeezing and bending of definitions. It's your unconscious side somehow communicating with you. And this tarot thing is similar, I believe. It may promote those eureka, I did not come to think about this moments. And also the whole mythology and mysticism part about it is just chef's kiss and the cherry on top. I really love strong characters, really love detailed explanations and visuals, and this is so much fuck in it. And some of those cards are just so tough, even without anything. Just the death I mentioned earlier is just such a banger. And it also does not mean the catastrophe it may seem. Ironically, it's about hope. It's admittedly about ends, but also about beginnings. And how where is death, there is also a new life. Like, holy fuck. And you see, I can draw the point about the individual parts, about the tarot here, and the individualistic approach, as this card could be completely uninteresting and have completely different meaning for anyone else. But for me, it's really striking. And so yeah, I guess that's what I wanted to say about this. Having a stiff look on life you draw yourself short on a lot of interesting and touching things. I think you should open your heart, because life's too short to not experience the full of it.